This is perfect. 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 Perfect.
There's no such thing as mid-size. You are a small fat. Okay? Stop using the hashtag.
I feel like this conversation about plus size versus mid-size could take a page out of the conversation around colorism, because within like the black and brown communities, there's a difference between being a light-skinned person of color versus a dark-skinned person of color. And we can talk about these things and talk about the privilege that we receive as a light-skinned person versus a dark-skinned person, while also still talking about our shared experience of racism from the outside world at large. And then we can also talk about our own internalized racism and colorism that we have. And I just think that the conversation in the fat community needs to be a lot more nuanced and have more room and more grace for the spectrum of the fat experience.
So you're still thinking of me?
Danger.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
I'm not hiding my fupa anymore. If they don't want to get up under this thing like a fucking mechanic, I don't want it anyway.
I don't care if it hurts.
I wanna have control.
I want a perfect body.
I'm actually so...
Are you fat?
This area, right here, what happens here is none of my goddamn business. I don't give a fuck what happens here.
So if you're like me and sometimes you forget to eat until you're like violently hungry.
I was taking a little break from cleaning up my ADHD mess so that I could get some more coffee. And I realized the only thing I've had today is coffee and not nearly enough water.
Me accepting the fact that I will always be the fat funny friend.
Shut the fuck up.
Guess what? I gained 15 pounds this year. Mostly 𝘰𝘰𝘰𝘰𝘰. Still exactly the same person. Still beautiful, still living my life. Don't let trolls and bullies tell you who you are and what you're worth. You decide how you respond to $1 hats. Personally, I troll harder. I enjoy making them angry by being joyful in my skin.
Now this is a bikini body.
I actually do cuss a little.
Do you?
Also,
What's your favorite curse word?
Probably fuck. Probably fuck. I actually do cuss a little.
Hold on. Okay. Trying to muster up the I give a energy, so hold on a second. I just can't find any of the cares.
Comments said about fat people made for skinny people.
I just feel so skinny today. You're not skinny. You're beautiful. You have such a pretty face for a skinny girl. Ugh, God, I'm so skinny. Ugh, my collarbones are just poking out. It's gross. I bet you give really bony hugs. You gained weight? Oh my God, I hardly recognized you. Oh no, I can't go. They haven't seen me since I was 30 pounds heavier, so no, I'll go when I gain the weight back. I know, isn't the dress gorgeous? Although I did buy it 2 sizes bigger, so it'll be my goal dress. Hopefully I can gain some weight and fit into it. Skinny girls are just hilarious. They have the best personalities.
I see that you're following me, so I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt on this one. Fat liberation is not new. I didn't come up with it. It is something that fat people have been talking about for years and years and years. If you're on this corner of the internet, that means that you are in some way interested or deeply connected to queerness and specifically transness. There are lots of queer and trans folks that are fat. One of the things that's wrong with our culture is that we care more about people like me who fit the media ideal body type way more than we care about fat people. Our society is structured to be anti-fat, and I think it's wrong that just because of someone's body size that they deal with systemic marginalization. In the same way that it's wrong that because of my gender identity or my sexual orientation, I am also systemically marginalized. None of us are free until all of us are free, and fatness still seems to be one of the last socially acceptable forms of discrimination, and that's wrong. If breaking down systems that dehumanize other people, in this instance fat people, is too much for you, why?
They say there are 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Well, I'd like to add one more. Revenge.